Welcome to our channel, and in this video I will tell you about Perps by Growthdefi. First, please notice our disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor and this video is for informational and educational purposes only. Alright, now let's dive right into this video, and before we start I do want to say that all the links you will need for Perps will be down in the description. Alright, so in this video we will talk about Perps, a newly launched DeFi platform with a yield farm, a perpetual exchange and VDCs. More about what those VDCs are a little bit later. But let's actually start by checking out the yield farms that they have just launched. They're new, you can get some crazy percentages in APR and APY on those yield farms, and there are some great pairs you can actually farm right now. So what you want to do when you're at the website perps.growthdefi.com, that's also the link down in the description, one of them. First thing you want to do, as you can see, you can click open this menu and there you will find yield farm. You can also just click farm right here and that will get you to the yield farms on Perps. Alright, so here you can see all the yield farms. We will scroll down in a moment, but first I wanted to talk about xPERPS. xPERPS is the platform incentive token, and you can stake your LP tokens and be paid out in xPERPS rewards every block. As you can see, you can also add liquidity to xPERPS farms right here. Right now with an APR of over 1000% depending on your tier, and we will talk about those tiers a little bit later because it's actually very interesting. I think it's a great addition to the platform. We will get into that a little bit later. But apart from that, so xPERPS is the platform incentive token. You can find out more about it right here, such as the total circulation, how much is already being unlocked, which is quite a lot, how much is being burned, and the emission of xPERPS tokens. So here you also have a great oversight of your yield farm rewards and referral rewards, because you can also refer other people to actually get started with using the Perps DeFi platform. So the xPERPS token also has some locked liquidity on PancakeSwap, so you can buy it there. And apart from that, it's also whitelisted and available on Balked Finance. So right here you can actually read about an amazing campaign they have right now about xPERPS. As you can see, the liquidity pool has just been launched a couple of days ago, and they will airdrop 10,000 BUSD price pool equally across all wallets holding at least 10,000 xPERPS and an unspecified snapshot of the blockchain between now and launch, and also 1,000 BUSD to the one wallet holding the highest amount of xPERPS during that same snapshot. Right now I also want to say that again, all the links you will need for Perps will be down in the description. So here you can still read some airdrop competition rules, which is definitely necessary, but you can just pause the video and read them if you want that. But let's actually get back to the liquidity pools and check out some of them. Alright, so if you scroll down, you can actually see more liquidity pools. You have, for example, xPERPS, the counterparty, which is a pool to actually supply the perpetual exchange, which Perps also has a perpetual exchange and a basic swap, but we will get to that a little bit later. But you can see crazy APRs right now. You also have xPERPS against wrapped BNB. And you have way more amazing pools, all with very high APRs right now. Those APRs will probably go down, so I would definitely recommend you to check it out right now and actually be able to get some of those huge percentages. So apart from that, as I said earlier, you have different tiers. You can actually choose for yourself what you want the deposit fee and the withdrawal fee to be. And I think that's an amazing thing, because the higher tier you go, the higher the allocation rate of xPERPS will be. So you can, for example, if you are really sure you want to add liquidity, you can just pick the highest tier with higher fees. But if you're not going to withdraw it that often or multiple times, this is the best option because it ensures a higher allocation of xPERPS. So basically you get an allocation of 11.25% xPERPS and tier 1. That goes up to 16.25% of the allocation of xPERPS to tier 2. Then up to 26.25 in the highest tier allows you to get the highest allocation of xPERPS of 46.25%. Now, apart from that, as you can see on the left menu, they also have virtual deposit contracts, or VDCs, as we will refer to them right now. So they have two separate VDCs, one for xPERPS and one for the xGrow token. And when you deposit either token into its respective VDC, it acts like a drip pool. So a proportion of the yield farm fees and platform profits will flow into the VDCs and reward those choosing to stake their tokens in those VDCs right there. So let's actually check them out right now. So as you can see, you can click the VDC of xGrow, but also of xPERPS. Let's check out xPERPS right now. Here you can see how it works, how the fees work, what goes to the drip pool. And you can basically choose two different things, the compound VDC and the volatile VDC. And you can read right here how those fees work, because those fees are the main and most important difference for you between either compound VDC or the volatile VDC. And here you can also see the total drip, so the total xPERPS in this case that it actually dripped down to the VDC. Apart from that, as I said, they also have that for xGrow. The same, I think, great interface in which you can see how it works and the different fees. You can see the total drip, total boost, earnings, and again the compound and the volatile VDC. This is just another way on Perps to actually gain some massive percentages in a different way. So apart from that, one of the great features of Perps also is that they have a basic swap, which you can just use to swap certain cryptos against each other, but they also have a perpetual exchange. So the perpetual exchange allows you to trade contracts on Perps, and it's based on an underlying price index linked to Chainlink oracles. So it's a 100% guaranteed no scam source, and the contract price adjusts on a perpetual basis based on the price and volume of the asset in spot markets. So you can easily just pick a pair such as Ethereum against USD, connect your wallet at the top right here, and then you can either buy or sell, limit or market, and see how much you actually want to use in either a buy order or a sell order. So you can, for example, see right here that Ethereum looks pretty bullish. Then you can just easily use, for example, a market order and how much of your balance you actually want to put in and confirm your position. And that way you can also use the perpetual exchange on Perps. So altogether, I think a great DeFi platform and one of the best newest ones out there right now. So I would definitely recommend you to check that out. But for now, I want to remind you that all the links you will need will be down in the description. And with that, we've reached the end of this video. So we checked out Perps in general. We checked out the perpetual exchange and the swap. But we also checked out some of the VDCs on xGrow and Perps and some amazing yield farm opportunities right now. So if you found this video helpful, please make sure to add a like and add comments with questions I might have missed, and subscribe to our channel.